For the next hour, you're going to see some of the hottest racing you've ever seen here at Concord Raceway for the 6-week Winter Shootout. They're called Legends cars, and believe it or not, you could be in the driver's seat yourself, and sooner than you think. Maybe you thought you couldn't afford a real race car. Well, we're here to tell you that you can put yourself in the middle of the AC Delco Legends Racing Series. Wheel to wheel with real racing competition for less than the price of a used pickup truck. So come on along for the ride, sit back, and imagine your hands on the steering wheel as we go racing, Legend style, at the Concord Raceway Winter Shootout. Make no mistake about it. Legends are the real thing. Full-blown racing vehicles designed for the racing enthusiast who hasn't quite got $1 million budget. Picture yourself behind the wheel of a high-speed, track-hugging car, patterned after the ones driven by legends like Fireball Roberts, Curtis Turner, Buck Baker, Speedy Thompson, and Banjo Matthews, back in the heyday of flat-out racing. A time when legends were made. That's what helped make the Legends Racer a reality in 1992, when Charlotte Motor Speedway President H.A. Humpy Wheeler and racing champion Elliott Forbes Robinson rolled out the first affordable race car, a precision-designed, expertly detailed classic that a driver just like you could put on the track for the unheard-of price of $11,925. But their idea wasn't just to have a compact 5/8 scale racer. Backing that sleek body, full roll bar cage, and powerful engine is a sanctioned series, complete parts, sales and accessory team, and a factory in Harrisburg, North Carolina, in the shadow of the Charlotte Super Speedway. With a state-of-the-art assembly line and a network of 37 dealers to assure quality and satisfaction, produced by 600 Racing Inc. and its authorized dealers, Legends began to grow to what it is today, with over 1,300 cars in existence. One of the most exciting, fun racing circuits in the world, because Legends cars all come from the same assembly line. Remember, all Legends cars have exactly the same motor, frame, and suspension. There are 4 different classes: Chargers for beginners, Masters for drivers over 40 years old, Semi-Pros, and for the most experienced drivers, the Pros. We're about to get started with the first race of the Winter Shootout at Concord Raceway. So get ready for a first-hand look at what we mean when we talk about Legends Racing. Quality and workmanship are what set the Legends cars apart from the rest. Factory-built features, backed up by a complete line of replacement parts, assures that you and your competitors are racing on equal ground. It also guarantees you that your car is exactly like the rest on the inside, where it counts. 600 Racing keeps a first-class inventory available for you, from the tiniest bolt to a fender. And like Legends Racing itself, it's affordable and tailored to meet your needs. All the support services are only a phone call away to our factory or any one of our network of dealers. 600 Racing is there when you need us. That's what we mean by quality. When you join the Legends circuit, you become a partner with us, and we mean to see it that it's a partnership that will last a long time. We don't just want you to be happy, we want you to tell your friends about Legends Racing too.
Brought his little cars out and talked us into getting into them. We had a Troy Aikman and Bill Bates and some people out. And we just went nuts because, shoot, how much does this cost, you know? Oh, they're about 10 grand. Well, we'll take one. you know, me and Ron are going to have us a car. You know, of course, the next day we ordered another one. We were already fighting over who was going to get to drive and all that stuff. So,
I think the overall message to the Legend Series and what we're doing too is that these cars and this whole series are designed for the novice. You know, someone who's really never even, you know, gotten in a car before. You can get in for no money. You can stay in it for practically no money and go out there and have a great time. We're not trying to be race car drivers.
It's no secret that racing is the most enjoyable, purely American sport going today, and the only one that the average guy can enjoy. Now, the average guy can even afford his own racer, thanks to the AC Delco Legends Racing Series. Quality and reputation will keep it that way, so we'll never let you down. We're about to get the third race going here at Concord, so hang on to your hat and stick around too, because we're going to take you to the place where it all begins with a special tour of 600 Racing's factory. Just because your Legends car has the same basic equipment as the competition doesn't mean it has to look the same, outside or inside. You're only limited by your own imagination. Well, just take a look at these. At 600 Racing, we don't cut corners in quality. Take a close look. You'll see some of the top brand names in racing. AC Delco, Simpson, BF Goodrich, Wiseco Pistons, Timken Bearings, Cometic Gaskets, Set Rab Oil Coolers. All there at your command in a cockpit that's been tailored to fit you. The Legends Race Driver. So ease your car off the trailer, crank that engine up, hear the power, and feel what it's really like to be in charge. You're a Legends driver now, and it's time to make some history of your own. Make no mistake, these are real race cars, and the only competitive difference is the experience of the driver. How good you get will depend on how soon you get behind the wheel of your own Legends car. All you have to do is look around here at the Concord Raceway, and you'll know what we mean. Let's go on a tour of 600 Racing Inc. to get an insider's look at what brings you here in the first place. Legends cars are not only classic in style, but are the result of the same kind of high technology that goes into the big track machines. Famed road racing champion Elliott Forbes Robinson joined Humpy Wheeler to produce the Legends car, and that spells quality inside and out.
We make 5 different body styles in the Legends cars, but we only make 2 chassis. We make the sedan here and the coupe behind me. Now, there's a small difference in them, but it is to fit the bodies on the cars. It is not a performance enhancer. So when you buy a Legends car, you're buying it because you like the sedan or you like the coupe, not because you're going to get a performance advantage.
Just like a Detroit assembly line, 600 Racing starts with the basics: frame, fiberglass, engine, roll bar assembly, all the parts of your Legends racer put together by the experts. Men who know exactly what they're doing, whether it's simply welding or installing rack and pinion steering or setting up your car's competition parts. All married to a Yamaha FJ 1200 engine that puts out 125 horsepower.
At 600 Racing, we don't cut any corners in quality either. We use the top name brands in racing for the parts on the car. We have the AC Delco battery, BF Goodrich tires, Simpson safety harnesses, RJS fuel cells, Carrera shocks, so that when the racer gets in his car, he doesn't have to worry about the parts. He just goes out and has a good time.
This ain't no go-kart. We're talking speed, handling, and the performance you expect from a full-fledged race car. that delivers the quality you expect with plenty of muscle for the serious driver. The driver's surrounded by a tubular roll bar cage, built to the same specifications as the big boys.
When we started building Legends cars, we looked at the roll cage first. The roll cage is the most important part of the car, so we built it the way we wanted to have the roll cage for handling and for safety. Unlike other forms of racing where you have to conform to a body and build it underneath it, we built the roll cage first and then built the body to fit it, because we wanted something that would be an excellent car to drive, and then someone could go out and race with a lot of confidence.
Comfort is as important as style, and a happy driver is going to win races. Along with state-of-the-art manufacturing and assembly is a first-class parts department with all the name brands you expect from a world-class racing organization, internationally sanctioned by INEX. There are accessories too, so you can custom design your car, your helmet, your uniform.
Now, as you know, the Legends cars have the same chassis underneath them, and the performance is the same in all the cars. But now you're looking for body styles. There is 8 body styles. You can race a Ford, you can race a Chevy, or you can race starting this summer a Chrysler. And they come in 5 different colors. So what the person races is really up to them.
Even your trailer and team can be a trendsetter on the racetrack. Because you've got your own unique style, taste, and your own personality, the Legends car you drive should be a reflection of that personality. With body styles based on the classic Fords, Chevys, and Dodges of the 1930s, there's a certain tradition to the Legends that you'll love. But how you reflect your own style is entirely up to your own imagination.
Legends car racing is affordable, and it's affordable for a couple of reasons. One, we mass produce these cars. We build a lot of them, and we can get the prices down on parts. Another reason is we build our own parts. We build our own steering boxes. We build our own suspensions, so that we can get the price and pass it on to the customer. The other thing is it's a spec racing series. So when you show up to the track, you know that the tires you're running, the engine you're running, everything you've got on that car as is competitive with anybody else that shows up there. Whether they have a large budget, or you're just pulling it out behind your pickup truck with the wife coming for the weekend, you have a chance of winning that race.
So now you know that Legends Racing is affordable, and that you can get started for about $12,000. Dealerships are located all over the country, and you've got manufacturer support before and after you buy.
When we build a Legends car, the safety of the driver is our first priority.
But how about where you run? There are 38 Legends circuits, 175 tracks, and more than 1,350 cars running in 28 states, even in Alaska. And Legends Racing is now catching on overseas. Why? How about a $50,000 purse for a national points championship? If the racing alone isn't incentive enough, with trophies and cash prizes, Legends offers its own pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
You don't have to be a wealthy person to run a Legends car. Sure, we've got our doctors, lawyers, we have recording artists, we have movie stars, but we also have the regular person who works right down at the corner, has a small truck, small budget, comes out and still wins races, almost won the championship last year. It can happen to anybody in Legends car. It's fun and it is affordable.
So how do you get started? Well, it can be as simple as a phone call, or you might want to visit a track yourself, like Concord Raceway. Better yet, come by our 600 Racing Factory and World Headquarters in Harrisburg, North Carolina, and let us show you around. Either way, Legends Racing is ready for you, and we've got a feeling you're ready too. Stick around and we'll give you a few more reasons why. There's not much more about the Legends series we can tell you that you don't already know by now, except maybe who to call, and exactly how and when you can get started. Just like this 6-week winter shootout series here at Concord Raceway, there's something new and exciting happening with Legends each and every week, year after year. Plenty of fast, exciting, start-to-finish racing, special events at the big tracks. Remember, factory-built quality, a worldwide sales and service network, custom designing to your specifications, and all at an amazingly affordable price. That's what Legends Racing is all about. And don't forget the fun, pride, and satisfaction you'll have as part of the AC Delco Legends Racing Series. It's just that simple. A little money, a little time, the kind of enthusiasm that made you a race fan in the first place, and you're off and running in your own racing career behind the wheel of a legend. So why don't you plan right now to tune us in again next week as we continue the Winter Shootout Race Series here at Concord Raceway. We'll take you trackside and inside the incredible world of Legends Racing, a world that's ready for you to become a part of it today.